Hello everyone, welcome back to Year 9 Mathematics. My name is Victor, and today we're going to be learning how to compare data sets. We're going to be comparing two different groups of data to see which one is better or more consistent. And to do this, we compare their center and their spread. Here are the test scores, as you can see right here. Let me just zoom in. Here are going to be the test scores for class A and B. They both have 5 students or so. And mean and median means measuring the middle. So these are our measures or center. They tell us like what the average student got. The mean is the total sum divided by the number of scores. So for class A, that adds up to 350, I suppose, if this was to be correct. Hold up, just a little bit. Yeah, that should be 350. Now, of course, we need to divide that by 5, so that's why we got our median number here. So let me just write that up. So we have a class A median. This will be 350 divided by 5. This should give us 70. For class B, that also adds up to around 360. And when it divides by 5, it actually be 72. Now, the median is the physical number when they're in order, and the middle number is for both classes is also 70 or so. Now, we have what we call a habit, where it says here the center is going to be exactly the same. So we zoom that out, we compare the center, we compare the spread, we compare the shapes, and we want to use back-to-back stem plots, or we want to parallel dot plots here. So looking at the center, the two classes performed exactly the same, but looking at the raw numbers, they don't look the same, because if you look at class A, for example, then class A is all over the place. Class B is more tightly grouped or so. Yeah. And so the range measures the spread, and to prove this difference mathematically, we'll calculate the range, highest score minus the lowest score. So as you can see right here, class A is ranging from 91 minus 53. This is going to be around 40 something ish, 30. I believe this is going to be 38. Now the data is going to be spread over 38 marks. Class B is a range 52 over 96. So this is going to be 44, I believe. Yep, 44. So yeah, so those are the marks right there. So we can conclude that the one that with the lower score is going to be more consistent. So we're going to write here something like here, this is more consistent. Okay. And let's just consider, or we can try to come up with a new list of classes. So let's say, for example, we have class C here, class C, where we have we have something like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one like 10 or something like this, for example. And then, or we can have a student who got like a number like 100, for example, like very big number right here. So this 100 number right here, this is called an outlier. If you want to calculate the mean, then it will pull the average way up, right? So this mean right here will go up if there's an outlier. But so it will look like the class is full of geniuses, of course, if this is the case. But again, the median is just the middle physical number, and the middle number is still going to be this 7 right here. So the median is actually what you're trying to find, ignores the outliers. So this is why people talk about, let's say, salaries, for example, where if you want to find about salaries, you actually want to find the median salary. The median salary, instead of finding like the average or the mean salaries or something like that, because sometimes there are crazy outliers in every industry or so like that. So use something, this is called a median, to find a much more honest measure of the center of the average one instead of the mean. So today's, of course, you should try to compare the center, the spread, and the shape. You should use the mean and the median to measure the middle. Use a range to measure the spread, and you remember that the median ignores outliers when making your choices. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.